Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Locrine and we get to hear from the ghost of Albanact today in Act 3, Scene 3. Now, exciting stuff. We get a ghost. And if you remember, Albanact died on the battlefield. He had gotten into it with Humber, who injured him, but then rather than give Humber the satisfaction of knowing that he made Albanact flee, Albanact killed himself on the battlefield instead. But when the story of that made it back to Locrine and that whole crew, you know, his family and all of that, Thrasymachus sort of tweaked it just to say that he died on the battlefield, not necessarily that he ran himself through with his own sword, which is what he did. So Locrine and Thrasymachus and Corineus and all of them are now all kinds of fired up, and they want revenge for Albanact's death. They want revenge on Humber and Hubba and all of the Scythians and all of that. So Act 3, Scene 3, Hubba and Humber and Estrild and soldiers, they're near a river in Albany, and Humber comes out and he's like, you know, see this river, I expect to see this river stained red with blood because of the battle that we're going to win. And then the ghost of Albanact comes in, and they play it off that nobody can actually see the ghost of Albanact. He just comes in and he's like, oh, look at these idiots. Like, look at him bragging about all this stuff that he's won. And Humber continues on with, you know, this whole field is going to be strewn with bodies, and some of them aren't going to have heads, and some of them aren't going to be breathing anymore, and it's going to be glorious that we're going to win, and everything is going to be stained red with our victory, with the blood of our victims as we get our victory. And the ghost of Albanact says, aye, traitorous Humber, thou shalt find it so. Yea, to thy cost thou shalt the same behold, with anguish, sorrow, and with sad laments. The grassy plains that now do please thine eyes shall, ere the night, be coloured all with blood. The shady groves that now enclose thy camp and yield sweet savour to thy damned corpse shall, ere the night, be figured all with blood. The profound stream that passeth by thy tents, and with his moisture serveth all thy camp, shall ere the night converted be to blood, yea, with the blood of those thy straggling boys. For now revenge shall ease my lingering grief, and now revenge shall glut my longing soul. So the ghost of Albanact is prophesying that, yes, there's going to be a lot of violence that happens here, and a lot of people are going to be dying here real soon, but they're going to be Scythians, and Humber is going to not be on the winning end of this whole thing. He's like, haha, sort of a careful what you wish for thing. You know, you want to see the fields strewn with bodies and the rivers stained red with blood. You're gonna get it, but it's gonna be the blood of your soldiers, not the blood of mine. So then we're gonna switch over and we're gonna hear Hubba talking about his expectations for the upcoming battle in tomorrow's monologue. So I'll see you then for that. Mwah.